Good evening, everyone. I'm meteorologist Catie McNeil. You've now clicked on the Weather Now link. It was an absolutely gorgeous end to the weekend today for your Sunday. And we're looking at very quiet weather now through the rest of the evening. Temperatures a bit cooler, though, with clear skies. Humidity will be dropping as well as we head towards your Monday. So with that, any lingering clouds we were seeing from that low pressure that brought showers overnight last night, moving well away to our south, and that's going to lead way to a sunny start to your Monday morning as well. Although we are tracking very active weather elsewhere, although conditions quiet in southern New England, the tropics have been heating up with two storms forming and moving nearly parallel to each other. So we have Hurricane Umberto, which is now a Category 4 hurricane, has weakened just a little bit, and now Tropical Storm Imelda, which the good news is not expected to impact the southeastern coastline as much as maybe was originally thought. Models now shifting that storm away before it reaches that point, as it would directly impact the coastlines if it continued heading further north, obviously. With that, Hurricane Umberto now max winds of 145 miles an hour. So again, it has weakened a little bit, but still a very strong hurricane out there in the open Atlantic. And it will continue to track further to the north and then northeast, racing away from the mainland. So good news there on that front. Same story again for Tropical Storm Imelda, which will continue to track towards the north and then racing away as well. So not expecting as immediate impacts to the southeastern coastline again as we initially had thought maybe a day or two ago here. So that's good news for folks in Florida, Carolinas, and Georgia as well. But we will be seeing swells, likely large waves from probably a combination of both of these systems, especially Umberto, in the next few days here. Starting to pick up a little bit on Monday, but especially Tuesday into Wednesday. And you can see both of these storms, kind of these center areas here, these yellows and reds, and the waves that are generated hundreds of miles away from these storms. So something to be mindful of course, now we're phasing out of peak beach season. But if you're heading down to the South Shore, we're going to be expecting some pretty rough surf and dangerous rip currents from Umberto, especially in the coming days. Back in our immediate time frame here as we head towards the overnight, nice and clear conditions. This will lead way to a really nice start to your Monday morning as you first step out the door, albeit at just a little bit cooler again. Those overnight lows dropping down into the 50s. As we continue on throughout the day, no issues as far as precipitation goes, but Imelda is expected to generate some high cloud cover throughout at least the second half of the day, especially, but the actual storm itself, again, will be staying far away to our south and then tracking away from the mainland. But we could see some more partly cloudy skies towards the latter part of the evening and more mostly cloudy to cloudy as we head towards the overnight as well. Your temperature trend staying pretty quiet now the next couple days, nice and warm, but we will be cooling down considerably towards mid to late week. Temperatures dropping down to the lower 60s. Next couple days, though, looking very nice for Monday and Tuesday. So with that, tonight, again, overnight lows, lower 50s, clear skies, staying cool and dry. That'll lead way to a little bit of a cooler start to your Monday morning. Temperatures will continue to rise, though, by around midday. Milder in the lower 70s with another really nice afternoon, and it'll feel a little bit less humid as well, with dew points dipping back down into the 50s and 40s. Highs, though, pretty similar to the last couple days in the upper 70s, even to around 80 in some spots. So really nice weather once again to start your work and school week tomorrow on Monday. And again, although we are tracking the tropics, no direct impact from either of those storms that are moving through the Atlantic right now, but we can expect those pretty large waves in the coming days from Umberto as it starts to track away from the mainland. So we'll keep you guys updated on that, of course, both on air and online at WPRI.com.